Are you ready to challenge your perception of Roman history? While emperors stole the spotlight, there were women, mothers, wives, and lovers who truly shaped the empire from behind the throne. Their influence was so vast, yet history tried to erase them. Rome was a man's world, defined by its armies, senate, and conquests. But behind every emperor stood a woman whose whispers could change the course of the empire. From the echoing palace corridors to secret chambers, these women wielded a power that was both unseen and unstoppable. Among them were names both feared and forgotten. Livia, Agrippina, Messalina, Julia Domna, each one mastering the deadly art of survival and influence in a world brutally ruled by men. They weren't just witnesses to history. They were its silent authors, scripting the rise and fall of Rome's most powerful figures. Let's start with Livia Drusilla, the wife of Augustus. She wasn't just Rome's first empress, she was its quiet architect. While Augustus built the city with marble, Livia built the dynasty with sheer intellect and will. She skillfully maneuvered political alliances, methodically eliminated rivals who threatened her family's future, and shaped the next generation of leadership by ensuring her son Tiberius would succeed Augustus. Her contemporaries were divided. Some praised her as the female Augustus, recognizing her sharp political mind. Others whispered the word poisoner, fearing her ruthlessness. But one truth remains undisputed. Livia built an empire not with armies, but with cunning and foresight. Next, we have Agrippina the Younger, the mother of the infamous Emperor Nero. Ambitious and absolutely fearless, her life was a masterclass in political maneuvering. She schemed her way back into imperial favor after being exiled, then married her own uncle, Emperor Claudius, to cement her position. Her ultimate goal? Securing Nero's rise to power, a feat she achieved with chilling precision. But absolute power came with a terrible price. As Nero grew more erratic and uncontrollable, Agrippina, his own mother, became his greatest threat. Her end was as dramatic as her life. A botched assassination attempt on a collapsing boat, a final, defiant confrontation, and ultimately, her execution on her son's orders. Yet even in death, her formidable legend has outshone her son's madness. Then there was Julia Domna, the wife of Emperor Septimius Severus, known as Mater Castrorum, or Mother of the Camps. She was no ordinary empress. She joined her husband on grueling military campaigns, offering counsel and boosting morale. Back in Rome, she hosted philosophical salons, gathering the greatest minds of the era. She was so trusted that she effectively ruled the empire during her husband's frequent absences. Her wisdom was unmatched, yet her own family's bitter infighting, the rivalry between her two sons, Caracalla and Geta, led to her downfall. When Caracalla brutally murdered his brother Geta, Julia never recovered from the grief. She died heartbroken, her brilliant intellect tragically buried beneath the cruelty of her own bloodline. These women didn't rule by sword or senate. They ruled through influence, strategy, and sheer survival. The male-dominated society of Rome called them dangerous, deceitful, and overly ambitious, but in reality, they were simply powerful. Their names may have been systematically erased from monuments and their stories twisted by hostile historians, yet their fingerprints remain indelibly pressed on the very fabric of the empire. They proved one timeless truth. Behind every great throne, there is often a woman whose story history tried to silence, but never truly could. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the hidden side of history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories of the past.